Welcome to day one of my podcast. I'm gonna put Minecraft content in the back of this video because I can. So first, I'm gonna answer questions. I already answered these questions, so if my response isn't as enthusiastic, it's because I already answered them. Question 1. What made social cues special than other stories you came up with? Social cues is a special story because first of all, I came up with social cues when I was really, really depressed because I had barely moved to a new town and I had no friends and I felt out of place because on the first day, a student came up to me and asked me if I was a substitute teacher. It was really hurtful. And what made it more hurtful is that I'm always like accused of being younger than I actually am. Not now. Now I look my age, I hope. But before, when I was like 13, they were like, you look like you're 10. You look like you're 9, just because I was chubby. Like, no, guys. I feel like I don't even look... Bro, I'm a junior. I don't look like a junior, and it's really disheartening. Because back when I was a freshman, the juniors looked so old, and now I'm a junior, and I just don't look old. Like, what's wrong with me? Why can't I look old? But anyways, I'm getting sidetracked, but whatever. I felt like really out of place, and I really wanted a story where I could fit in. Because back then, the old plot, everyone was weird. So now, if I went into the story, I probably wouldn't fit in. But I think it's good that way, because... I don't know, but I think it's good that way, because that means that my characters are distinct from me. The only reason I wouldn't fit in is because Wyatt's a bitch, and Conrad is friends with bitches, so it's just not gonna work. But yeah. Oh wait, did I even answer the question? But yeah, that's what makes a difference, because I wrote it when I was really depressed, so it's like special in my heart. I know. I guess you can think, so I'm a genius. Your favorite video they made? Wait, my favorite video was the video where Wyatt was like staring in his reflection, and just thinking, thinking so hard, and being so depressed, and sad, and I just really like that. I just like when Wyatt's depressed. How do you come up with your names? I think I already said this. I think for most of them, I just searched up characteristics, like names that mean blank. But specifically with Conrad and Wyatt, I searched up names that mean, and then the blank was the exact opposite of them. And I found Wyatt, and then I found Enrico, and I think Wyatt means brave, and I think Enrico means king. So brave king. But the thing is, Wyatt is not a brave king. Wyatt is not brave. I guess he's like, you can see Wyatt as like a king in an alternate universe because his dad is like really top tier. So Wyatt would be the prince and he was going to be king throne. If not Evelyn. So yeah, I don't know where I was going for that. How depressed do you have to be to write about characters like Wyatt and Conrad? Like, do you mean like write their chapters? Honestly, for me personally, I feel like it depends, because sometimes I'll be like such a happy mood and then I'll just like have to like listen to sad music and like get myself sad, and then when I'm writing them, it gets me happy. Or if like I'm already sad beforehand and I'm writing them sad, then it gets me happy because like I don't know how to say this without being cringy, but I love making my character sad. Like yeah, he's crying. Okay, like I feel like I smile and it's like genuinely like what's wrong with me? How does it feel being the best? Okay, that's not a question. You can't say that, guys. That's a real question. Actually, I need to put that in the video to prove that it's a real question. What if Soda watches this and it's like, oh wow. Dude, Soda's like actually such a jerk. Soda paid for my house to be built up. I don't like Soda. Soda's my all. Number 1, I'm pouring water right now. Expand on whichever ship you want. Whichever ship I want? I'm gonna expand. This is actually really hard. Dude. Okay. Maze and Daryl. Wait, I'll talk about Maze and Daryl. Maze, so the thing with Daryl is that Daryl's like, he met Maze when he was like depressed. He was like ultra like super like depressed, like kill himself depressed. And Maze was also depressed, but Maze wasn't to the extent. Maze was like, he was like sane enough to the point where he was like able to get Daryl better. He was like, he went to, this is how they met, guys. I'm gonna reenact the conversation because obviously Maze and Daryl have met before, but they weren't close. So I'm gonna reenact the conversation of when they first met. Excuse me, can I sit there? And then Daryl looks at him and he's like, that's actually Wyatt's seat, so no, you can't. And then Maze looks back and he's like, I don't think Wyatt's here today. And then Daryl's like, oh, well, he might be coming, so you can't sit there because I don't know you. That's basically what he says. Daryl says it nicer, but that's basically what he says. And then Maze sits there anyways. And then Wyatt comes late, and Wyatt's like, why is this guy in my seat? So he looks at Maze and he's like, can you like move? And then Maze is like, my bad. And then Maze gets up. And the thing with Maze is that he can't hate on Wyatt at that point because Wyatt at that point was a pretty good friend. He was a pretty chill guy. He's quiet. He didn't bother no one. You know, he was bullied all the time. He was pretty timid. So he couldn't hate on him because then Daryl would look at Maze and he'd be like, why are you bullying my best friend? I hate you. And then Wyatt switches up. Wyatt turns into a complete jerk. So Maze is like, oh my gosh, this is my chance. Well, he's not like that. He's not as hyped as that. You know, I'm like making it seem like Maze. Okay, Maze is not a super villain, guys. Maze is like, he like sees that and he's like, oh, that bitch switched up on my Pookie. So Maze takes this as an opportunity to get closer to Daryl. So he gets closer to Daryl and he's like, Daryl, I feel really bad for you. You know, like you're like, this is what he's thinking. He doesn't tell Daryl this, obviously. This is what he's thinking. He's thinking he feels bad for Daryl. And he's like, poor Daryl. He got betrayed by his only friend. But you know what? I will be Daryl's friend. Becomes Daryl's friend. Daryl is like, oh my gosh, you are so awesome. You're so amazing. You're so kind. You're like Wyatt. I actually don't like you. That's what he's like at first. But then he's like, you know, this guy is pretty nice. I should be less cool to him. And then Daryl starts to open up. And then they're not canon yet, guys. They will be soon. There will be a Maze book. There will be, you know what I'm gonna do? Okay, the ANJSMP book and the Maze book are gonna be merged together because they're both love stories. I'm so sorry. I just came up with that idea. Okay, anyways. Or tell us a rare pair that won't be canon. Okay, a rare pair that won't be canon, guys, that I low-key like. Damn. Oh, who's texting me? Oh, he's still texting. The guy's still texting me, bro. I got this one. You guys aren't gonna like this one. You guys aren't gonna like. It's too niche. It's too niche, guys. Oh, I just spilled water on me. Oh, okay. Lunette's boyfriend. Lunette's boyfriend, some random guy. Guys, I just want to see Lunette get in a relationship. I mean, I just want to see C get in a relationship. You know, C is like a pretty chill guy if you think about it. He's not really bad. He's just dating a lesbian, which is not his fault. If you think about it, he's not really a bad guy. You know, at first, when you said that, because I know only one person watching this video. Okay, when you said that I should make it where Lunette's boyfriend is like really toxic, I changed my mind. He's not really toxic. He's the only reason he doesn't want Lunette to hang around the friend group is because Lunette's boyfriend is in marching band, and the friend group, Angel and June and Conrad and Myra and Royal, they look at him and they laugh at him. They point and laugh, and C's like, okay, so if you hang out with him, I'm gonna break up with you because that means that you don't respect me. And Lunette's like, oh shit, can't break up with him. He's the only proof that I'm not lesbian. So yeah. Anyways, that's my rare pair. I didn't give you a rare pair, but that's my rare. I don't know. ANJSMP or Evelyn? Evelyn's smarter than ANJSMP, but I'll choose ANJSMP. Daryl or Royal? Oh jeez. This is hard. Actually, no, it's not. What am I saying? It's not terrible. What the fuck? Okay. Do the character design symbolize anything? No, they don't. Most of them don't. Wyatt is specifically designed to be the exact opposite of his dad. He doesn't have his dad's eyes. He doesn't. That sounds like a dumb problem. He doesn't have his dad's eyes. I think he doesn't. He's not supposed to. If he doesn't, that was a mistake. He doesn't have his dad's eyes, and he doesn't have his. He's the exact opposite of Royal. Royal is Wyatt's foil. So how Royal looks exactly like his dad, Wyatt looks nothing like his dad. But he acts like him sometimes, so that's kind of. In the new version, Wyatt lashes out on Everest and tells him that he is exactly like their dad. He was projecting. Because even though Wyatt doesn't look like his dad, he acts like his dad. It's very sad. Very sad.